So the new trailer for the new expansion just came out, and I don't really know much about it. I haven't seen anything about it or even what champions. In the thumbnail, I did see one of them, but overall, I don't know any of the champions that are in the new expansion. And as someone who has a bit of a background with League, I feel like I can give a added perspective to the champions here. Um, so yeah, let's just get right into it.
Some call me a prophet, a magician, a mad old hermit. But my eyes have never deceived me.
Yes,
and what I observe.
Champion that I saw in the thumbnail. This is Zillion, and for people who don't know who Zillion is a champion that plays a support role in League of Legends, and has the ability to revive their teammates. It's not a relatively strong champion, but it's extremely good in the context of other champions. So if I were to infer like what type of abilities this guy would have, I feel like his champion spell, like the spell where when you have one champion on the field and the one in your hand turns into a spell, I feel like his spell will be a spell that revives a minion that would have died that turn. So that's his thing. If a champion dies, he brings it back to life. And I think if that is true, that's a pretty sick ability, because it adds a lot more versatility to the game, where you can defend or attack with a champion that you think, or you don't really care if it dies, because it's going to come back anyway. And if that's the case, that means a lot of those respawn spell like activations will happen. So for example, the Rekindler, if you revive the Rekindler, it'll revive another one of your champions. Stuff like that. I wonder if it's going to be constrained to just champions, but hopefully not, because I feel like that would add so much more to Runeterra, just in general. I don't think his stat line is going to be too strong, because him as a champion is not too strong. He's like looked at as like Gandalf in this picture, but I don't think his comp is an offensive, very strong comp. It's a defensive, supportive, help your boys out type comp. So if they follow true to that, then this champion will be just like that. But you never know. Aurelian Soul is like God in lore. So maybe the lore affects the type of playstyle it is. But then again, Azir is supposed to be like some crazy emperor, but he only costs 3 and his stat line's pretty bad. So you never know. Maybe they'll go for the lore rather than the playstyle. If that's the case, then this guy is clearly Gandalf, and we'll go from there.
Troubles me. I see the same mistakes time and again.
So that is Irellia. Not this guy. This girl. I don't know what they're doing for the animation there, but whatever, man. That is Irellia. Irellia is an Ionian champion who stacks attack speed, basically. And in general, the champions that have attack speed have quick attack or double attack. You can look at Lucian, you can look at Yasuo. But her whole play style is based on attack speed. So what I think she's gonna be is a champion that will get to double attack really fast. If maybe the level up will be to double attack. If not, it would be exciting to see like a champion that has more than double attack, so like a triple attack or whatever. I don't know how that would work. I don't even think there'd be a point to that. Whatever. But Irelia, when she kills units or when she uses her abilities, she gets a reset. So in League of Legends, If her abilities kill a unit, she gets that ability back, and she can just keep going and going and going. And the more she goes, the faster she attacks, the more she attacks, whatever. I think her playstyle in Runeterra would be that it would be able to stack off of kills, like slaying, the way that Kindred or Gnosis do. But her whole thing is attack speed, so I think she'll get to quick double attack really fast. Maybe she'll start off with quick attack. Maybe she'll have a rally effect too. Those are like the options I can think of. Other than that, her champion. So I think Ionia has been in a relatively weak space for a while actually, and I feel like it needed a champion that's versatile, that has a lot of output as well. And I think Irellia could be that. The thing is, Ionia only has Lee Sin, and fuck Lee Sin. Fuck Lee Sin. I'm gonna repeat again. Fuck Lee Sin. That's it.
But time, like so many things, is a construct, a convention of those who fear... Oh, confound it. Where was I? Ah, yes. The convention of those who fear their fate and endeavor to bury the past. But here's the secret. Fate is also an illusion. Should you find yourself in despair, the solution is simple. Pick another fate.
So this is Malphite, this big dinosaur rock looking thing. And I guess the best way to explain Malphite is that he stacks armor, I guess you can say. In Runeterra, that would be the equivalent of being a tough unit. So you can basically guarantee that Malphite is going to be tough in one way or another. Then there's the fact that this rock dinosaur looking thing over here is Earth, right? And that means it could be that this has something to do with landmarks. If I were to make a guess, I would assume this probably has something to do with landmarks. Now, Malphite, unlike Talia, is like kind of like a monster-ish thing. And I would assume maybe he has something to do with destroying landmarks, possibly.
For victory comes to those who choose their outcome, not those who let it choose them.
I think that Irellia is the best thing to come in this expansion so far, from what we've seen. I really, really like her as a champion. But we'll see. I think that her playstyle would be like hopefully what Ionia needs. And Ionia does need a lot of help. So hopefully Irellia is the help that they need. So other than that, Zilean's probably going to play exactly how I think she's going to play. He's going to play. Bringing back your boys, bringing them back to life. But other than that, I think that's it. Hopefully if you like this, I'm going to be doing this for every champion or kit that comes out. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.